FPL Game Week 10 was a very good week for us, guys. I'm not gonna lie. As you guys can see on your screens, we managed to get 52 points so far in Game Week 10. However, we still do have 2 more players to play in tomorrow's game, right? We got Smith Rowe and Mbeumo still to play in tomorrow's game, so that could get even better, right? Our score could get even better, and as you guys can see, we're currently sitting at 899k. I do believe that rank will change, right? Obviously after the game refreshes, so in a few hours that should change, but also after tomorrow's games as well, that should change, right? So I'm hoping after tomorrow, well, I've already got a green arrow, right? But I'm hoping after tomorrow it could get even better for us. It could get even better. I really do hope that is the case tomorrow. But guys, look, I'm not gonna lie, man. It's been a very, very good week. It's been a very, very good week, and I've got a big smile on my face because, oh boy, does it feel good. And we have some things to talk about. We do have some things to talk about, and let's start off by talking about the main man in our team, guys. The main man, big Dominic Solanke. What a player. What a player. This is what I'm talking about. He's an absolute legend. He finally delivers. He finally returns with a huge 16-pointer. This is what we play FPL for, bro. This is what we play FPL for. Oh boy, does it feel good. You guys have been with me through the highs and the lows. And you know what? We've had many lows so far this season. But you know what? This week feels good, man. I've got my joy back finally. Big Dominic Solanke getting 2 goals and 1 assist. And oh boy, does it feel good. I'm not going to lie. Me and my fellow Dominic Solanke owners, we are feasting tonight. We are eating good tonight. We're going to sleep comfortably tonight, knowing that we held on and we kept faith in that man right there, Dominic Solanke. What a player, man. Oh, it feels so good. It feels so good. I've missed this feeling, bro. A huge 2 goals and 1 assist from big Dom Solanke, man. Absolutely incredible. And guys, that first goal was pure class, man. That little dink over the keeper was absolutely amazing, and I loved every second of that goal. I'll tell you that. I loved every second of that goal. Finally, man, big Dom Solanke returns. He was getting into good positions this game. The second goal as well, really, really good positioning. And shout out to Richarlison, man. Because Richarlison could have easily took the shot for himself, but he pulled it across back for Dominic Solanke to tap it home. Yeah, absolutely amazing, man. But this is what I've been waiting for. Big Dom Solanke getting a huge 16-pointer. It feels good. And you know what? We're going to keep that positivity up, guys. We're going to keep that positivity up, and we're going to talk about our new transferred in player, Strand Larsen. Strand Larsen, guys. We took out Dominic Calvert-Lewin. I told you guys, I don't care about Dominic Calvert-Lewin playing against Southampton. He stinks. I told you guys that. I said enough is enough. Dominic Calvert-Lewin was stinking up my team for far too long. I said, you know what, guys? I don't care. He's got to come out. Even if he's playing against Southampton. He has to come out. He's not good. So I took him out. And I put that man in right there. Jørgen Strand Larsen. And what does he do? He delivers in the first game for my team, bro. It took Strand Larsen just 1 game in my FPL team. 1 game in my FPL team to outscore the absolute bum Dominic Calvert-Lewin. And I can't lie, guys. It feels good. It feels great because I've been through so much pain, bro. I've been through so much pain with my cheap strikers. I started game week 1, right, with Rodrigo Muniz. He stank. He absolutely stank up the place week in, week out. And then after putting Rodrigo Muniz in, I went to Dominic Calvert-Lewin, who also stank week in, week out. So I've suffered for the first 10 game weeks. I've suffered with my cheap strikers because all I've had is Dominic Calvert-Lewin and Rodrigo Muniz. But oh boy, does it feel good to finally have a good FPL asset in Strand Larsen. And I watched that game live. He's a very, very good player. I like him a lot. His hold-up play is really, really good. His link-up play, really, really good. And that finish, man, so cool, calm and collected. Cool, cold and collected. I can't even speak right now. Cool, calm and collected. That's what I meant to say. But guys, Strand Larsen, man, and the fixtures coming up are really, really good. So I'm really, really happy I went with Strand Larsen. 2.1% ownership as well. Absolutely fantastic. So yeah, shout out to Strand Larsen, man. And yeah, man, Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Life without Dominic Calvert-Lewin feels great. I have to be honest. Life without Dominic Calvert-Lewin feels amazing, guys. And I can get used to this feeling. I can really, really get used to this feeling. But look, enough with the strikers. Let's quickly talk about the last positive of this team before we have to call out some other frauds. But we'll start off with Mo Salah. All right, we'll finish off the positive notes with Mo Salah. I mean, this guy, man, he is the FPL GOAT for a reason. It's just that simple. Mohamed Salah is the FPL GOAT for a reason, and he delivers and steps up once again. That goal was pure class, bro. That goal was amazing. What a finish that was. Cut inside from the right hand side onto that favoured left foot, bends it into the top corner. Absolutely sensational. And look, I just knew it again. I knew it. Captaining Mo Salah over Erling Haaland was the play, man. It was the play. And I'm very, very happy I stuck through it and I did go with Mohamed Salah. And look, speaking about Man City and Haaland, you know what? I'm not going to lie, man. Enough is enough. Serious questions need to be asked now with Erling Haaland. I'm going to be honest, guys. Enough is enough. You cannot be, I repeat, you cannot be 15 point. He was 15.4, so he's actually gone down in price. But you cannot be 15 million, 15.4, 15.3, whatever it is. But at the end of the day, you cannot be that expensive and be stinking up the team week in, week out. You simply cannot be doing it. And serious questions need to be asked on Erling Haaland. Because I do not know what's going on, but he cannot finish his dinner. That guy cannot finish his dinner. And I'm not going to lie. If I had a lot of free transfers, I've only got one free transfer. But if I had enough free transfers to sell Haaland and spread the money around my team, I would do it. I would do it in a flash. I'm not going to lie. I would really, really do it. Because I honestly think right now Erling Haaland is just not worth the money. And when you look at these fixtures coming up, it's not looking good. It's not looking good, but I might just have to keep Erling Haaland purely because I just don't have enough transfers to actually make use of the extra money that you get by selling Haaland. So in turn, I don't think it's worth it if I can't spread the funds around, if you guys get what I'm trying to say. So look, Erling Haaland is on a serious fraud watch. I'm going to be honest. Man City stink, right? They look poor. So poor. So poor, guys. I watched the highlights of Match of the Day, right? Against Bournemouth. And Man City were just terrible, man. I mean, Bournemouth could have, obviously Bournemouth won the game, but they could have won the game by more, right? They could have scored quite a few more goals. Kyle Walker, stinky, man. Semenyo absolutely was just twisting and turning this guy, making Kyle Walker look like an absolute bum. Semenyo had a field day in that game. Man City looked poor, guys. Really, really poor. And I regret so much doubling up or even tripling up with Lewis, Foden and Haaland. And in particular, Foden and Haaland, man, because they are expensive, premium price players. At least Rico Lewis is still very, very cheap. But Foden, I bought him for 9.4 million. Haaland, I paid 15 million for that guy. That's a combination of around 25 million. And these guys are stinking up the place, bro. Stinking up the place week in, week out. It's not good enough. It's simply not good enough. Foden, I swear to you, Foden's got one more game at most left in my team, bro. He's got one more game. And he's gone. I'm going to be honest. Because I need Cole Palmer in Game Week 12, guys. So Phil Foden's got one more game. And I'm going to be honest. I don't even know if he's going to start in the next game against Brighton. I will say, though, he should have scored. Right? You guys can see, look, he had an XGI of 1.04. He should have scored because I saw on the Match of the Day highlights, I saw him have a great opportunity that he just, like, the shot just went wide. But also, there was a chance that he created for Haaland as well. And I can't lie, man, Haaland has cost me a lot of points from Phil Foden because Phil Foden has created a lot of chances for Haaland. And Haaland just keeps missing. Chance after chance after chance after chance. Erling Haaland keeps on missing. So I don't know what's going on, but seriously, guys, look, I'm going to talk more on Haaland in my transfer talks video, right? Because I think serious discussions need to be had on Erling Haaland. I don't want to ramble on too long, right? It is just a reaction video and it's not just based on Haaland and Man City. But in my transfer talks video, I really do want to talk about Haaland because, look, there is a serious problem here, right? There is a serious problem here. And as I said, Haaland has just been stinky for way too long. It's one goal in like 5 games. Hold on. He's got 2 points. Since game week 6, he's got 1 goal. Since game week 6, 1 goal. So it's 2 points, 2 points, 2 points, 6 points, and 2 points. That's shocking, man. That's so poor. So poor. So like I said, guys, I'm just disappointed, man. I really am. But look, ultimately, I will say, on the flip side of things, a lot of people did have Erling Haaland captain, and I didn't. So I guess you could say arguably that, you know, I kind of benefited off that, but then there's also people that don't have Haaland at all. So I guess just 1 goal would have been beneficial. But yeah, look, it is what it is. We'll move on. Look, Konate got injured and he also conceded. So there's not really much to say on Konate, to be fair. I will say I do hope it's not a bad injury. Like, I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm fingers crossed, bro, because I really don't want to have to transfer him out. I don't really want to waste a transfer on a defender because a lot of defenses in this game just stink right now. Like, no one's really keeping clean sheets like that. So yeah, I'm just hoping that maybe it's not a long-term injury. It might be 1 or 2 games he misses. But if it's a long-term injury, I guess I'll have to take out Konate. But look, we'll have to wait and see what happens and what Slot says in his press conferences. But hopefully it's not a long-term injury for Konate. Yes, yeah, I really hope it isn't. But look, we had Aït-Nouri as well. I want to say this on Aït-Nouri, guys. Aït-Nouri, although he didn't return, he picked up some amazing spaces, man. Amazing spaces. He gets so high up, and I'm so glad I own this player. I really am, and I cannot wait for that Southampton at home game. Honestly, I think it's even a decent shot to put the captain's armband on him. And you guys might think I'm crazy, and it's very rogue to do something like that, putting the captain's armband on Aït-Nouri. But my word, this guy, he is so advanced in his positioning. So advanced. He picks up some amazing spaces in the box, and it's no surprise that this is a player that gets goals and assists, right? It's no surprise because when you watch Wolves play, you see Aït-Nouri getting so high, so advanced in the pitch. He finds himself in the penalty box so many times when Wolves are attacking. So there was a couple times as well where Wolves were on the break, and his decision making was pretty poor. There was a chance where, you know, he had the ball and he should have really just played it through to Strand Larsen, but instead he ignored Strand Larsen and just kept dribbling. If he just played the pass through, Strand Larsen could have maybe been 1-on-1 on goal and potentially scored. But look, nonetheless, although Aït-Nouri did concede, and I kind of do expect that in a way because Wolves defensively aren't good, I will say that. On the flip side, as good as Aït-Nouri is going forward, I will say this, their defense is terrible. And Crystal Palace had chance after chance after chance. I'm not going to lie. Crystal Palace could have scored a lot more goals than they did. A lot more goals, right? But I will say on the flip side as well that Aït-Nouri going forward is really good. So look, it's a catch-22, right? Wolves defensively are terrible, but Aït-Nouri going forward is really good. So look, with the fixtures coming up, I still am excited to own Aït-Nouri. I think he is a really good option to have, in my opinion, man. I really do. Southampton at home next fixture. Oh boy, that could be it. That could be a mega haul for Aït-Nouri, man. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, Rico Lewis. Look, we already spoke about Rico Lewis. We already spoke about Man City. Absolutely poor, and Man City defense is stinky, man. I'm not gonna lie, Man City defense is really terrible. The only reason I've got Rico Lewis is just because he's so cheap. But yeah, Man City don't really have good fixtures coming up, so there definitely is a strong case to potentially get rid of someone like Rico Lewis. Because yeah, they just cannot keep a clean sheet, man. Man City defense looks so exposed, so bad right now. But yeah, look, we'll have to wait and see what happens. And just look overall, man, Haaland, Foden, Lewis. I'm just so disappointed with these 3 players, man. I had such high expectations for all 3, and they've underperformed massively. But look, another player that's underperformed massively is David Raya. It's another game for Arsenal, and once again, no clean sheet, bro. No clean sheet for Arsenal. I just don't know what's going on. The last time they had a clean sheet was in game week 4. 6 game weeks have passed without an Arsenal clean sheet. That's absolutely terrible, man. And I'm not going to lie, man. I spent a lot of money for a goalkeeper. 5.5 I bought Raya for. Right? Yes, I've had Raya since game week 1. So I did get the clean sheets to start with. But it's not good enough for Arsenal, man. And I don't know what is going on. I really don't know. Yes, you know, in a few games they've gone down to 10 men, which has hurt them. But against Newcastle, man, they had the full 11 players on the pitch and they still managed to concede. Look, it was a brilliant cross from Anthony Gordon and a brilliant header from Alexander Isak. I cannot deny that. But it just is so frustrating because we all, you know, we all saw and we all know how good like the Arsenal defense is, even in the Champions League at times, right? This season, Arsenal defense has been pretty solid, but I mean, to go through, you know, Leicester at home, no clean sheet. Southampton, no clean sheet. Bournemouth, okay, they went down to 10 men, so fair enough. But then, okay, Liverpool, you don't expect a clean sheet. But in a game like this against Newcastle, I actually did kind of, like, Newcastle is tough, but these are the kind of games where you see Arsenal sort of set up very well and drill defensively. But yeah, man, they were just really poor in my opinion, going forward and defensively. I think Arsenal were poor. I don't know if I'm just getting unlucky. I just can't really point my finger on it. I don't know what it is because I feel like they've actually put up some good defensive numbers in their games, but they just seem to find a way to concede. I don't know. I literally don't know what's going on with Arsenal. But look, thankfully, I don't own Saka. Thankfully, I don't own Havertz because the Arsenal attack is looking very dry right now, especially without the likes of Odegaard in the team. But yeah, look, Raya, he's here for the long term. I think I am just going to keep him throughout the entire season, to be fair. So, look, it is what it is, and I just really do hope the clean sheets do sort of come in the next few game weeks because, yeah, it's been a while, man. It's been a very long time since Arsenal have got a clean sheet. But yeah, that's going to be it for this reaction video. Of course, it potentially might be a bit shorter than usual. I don't know. I've probably waffled a lot in this video. But as I said, guys, we still do have 2 more players to play, Emil Smith-Rowe and Bryan Mbeumo. In terms of early predictions, I'm expecting a high goal scoring game, man. Because Brentford defensively have been terrible this season, and Fulham are the home team as well. So I'm expecting points from Smith-Rowe, but also Mbeumo, man. Because Mbeumo is just Mbeumo. He's just that guy, right? He can score against anyone. He's just so good. So look, and I will say this as well. As much as Brentford defensively have been poor, going forward, they have been really, really good this season. They do score a lot of goals, and they do put up some good defensive numbers. So this could be a good matchup, a very, very good, interesting matchup. It could be like a 2-2, a 3-3, a 3-2 kind of game, and I would love that. A goal fest would be absolutely fantastic, man. If both teams can score +2 goals, then it's looking good for me, because I would expect Smith-Rowe to be involved in the goals, and I'd expect Mbeumo to be involved in the goals. So hopefully that does happen. But yeah, that is going to be it, ladies and gentlemen, for today's reaction video. I hope you guys did enjoy. I'm not going to lie, man. Although there are sort of quite a few negatives of the team, there are still a lot of positives with this team, and I'm very, very happy. I'm happy that I'm on the green arrow, and after tomorrow's games, I do hope I can get an even bigger green arrow, and I just hope this is, again, you know, just a starting point for a really good run of green arrows for me. I really do hope that is the case. But that's going to be it, guys, for today's video. I really do hope you enjoyed. Make sure to smash a big thumbs up on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Turn on that post notifications button as well. And yeah, that's going to be it, man. But I'll catch you guys in the next video. But until then, I'm out. Peace.